I just want to explore a few ideas that were coming up in my mind, things that have been discussed here recently. So, big topics we've been going into: holy relationship, healing through relationship, expression, and practical ways to be able to get in touch with our thoughts and our feelings and be able to really release them. Also, silence has come in recently as a topic. Yesterday we were talking about it a bit, and I had a beautiful experience on the note of silence where I went to a shopping center here a couple days ago, and it was just a beautiful kind of contrast experience, because I was walking through the shopping center and I could notice where there was a little bit of the doer, like, what do I need to do while I'm here? And then kind of just being like aware of the chatter in the mind about that's trying to organize and what do I do next, and something was just feeling like a little bit like I was in a bit of a rush. And so I was about to leave the shopping center. I felt like I was done. I stepped out of the door to go back to the train, and the heat kind of came in, and I was like, oh, I just want to chill out for a second. So I came back into the shopping center, and I ended up putting in my AirPods, and I remembered I had this beautiful kind of Zen music track that I put onto my iPhone before the flight here to Japan to listen to. It was like more than an hour long of just this beautiful, guitar and piano and flute. And so anyway, I put in this Zen music. I started listening to it, and it was such a different experience. It was like the whole shopping center became like like a movie scene, and I just felt like the ease of the music was just kind of like guiding me around, and I was like just taking my time as I looked at things and was appreciating things, and even watching the people go up the escalators, and everything just became like cinematic. And so I was just really, and I kind of like sunk into a stillness as well, which felt so restful, and just like a space opened up in my mind for appreciation, just appreciating the present moment. After that too, I kind of like, I still had the music going, but I went through another building I hadn't been into before and found another garden on the roof. We found another one a few days ago, but this was a new building with a new garden on the roof. And I went up there, and there was a lovely tree on the top of the building, and I went and I sat underneath this tree, and I just kept on listening to my music and just appreciating the moment, even though it was warm outside, but I was in a more restful state of mind. So yeah, I just, and then I came back here actually, and Helena had just finished having a music session with one of our friends here, Sora, and they were talking about silence too, music and also silence, and kind of like, how both work together. Sora was also appreciating, like, during our movie workshop, actually no, it was a Sunday gathering we had online, just the pauses in the talking, like sharing thoughts and then allowing the space for spirit. And I was just feeling like everything works together for good. Like, there's a time for expression, and there's a time for silence, and spirit is always orchestrating whatever it is. So I often find, like, if we're able to sink into the silence in a natural kind of way, and there's a joy and there's a presence and our full attention, of course, we want to embrace that experience. And there will be other times when things are rising up in the mind where we can't bypass it. We can't just, as much as we want to force our way into the stillness, we know we can't push our way into it. So that's when expression is handy, to allow those thoughts to arise, get in touch with them and let them go. So the two really work well hand in hand. I really appreciate, being in Japan too. I've always wanted to come here, and I think I've appreciated the Zen symbol, and also the Shinto, spirituality, where you see, spirits indwelling in, everyday kind of things, plants, animals, but it's just a good symbol of the spirit is behind everything, or I can see God through all things. And so, yeah, there's a beautiful nature about being here and also allowing myself to get in touch with that stillness and that presence where I can then let the inspiration come up in a natural way. But definitely times of deep expression as well, and letting the darkness arise, whatever's up in the mind, and clearing the space, clearing the thoughts and letting spirit come back into the mind or reinterpret what's going on in my mind. Yeah, so I've really appreciated both. And yeah, so I think, this weekend coming up too, we have a couple friends coming over on Friday. We're going to watch some movies together that are going deep into unwinding from time. And on Sunday, we're going to have a session about healing and relationship and how they work together. And so that will be with Helena and Colin and I all online with our online group here in Japan. But yeah, I'm really just so grateful to be here, and also really looking forward to all the relationships and connections here to come. We've been here for just 3 weeks, and yeah, we might kind of get out to Tokyo. Also, we're just so open to any invitations too. We just would love to meet with people and to just feel what's coming up, what's going on in the mind here. It feels like a big splash in Japan, so really grateful. So here for 3 weeks so far, and then we'll be here in it for a total of just under 3 months. So I really want to use the time well. So if anyone watching too is from Japan and you'd like us to come out and meet with you, or there's something in your mind you want to just call us or reach out, yeah, please do. We just love to connect. We really want to use this time well together. Yeah. And also, I know we have put it out about Australia too, and seeing what invitations come in. That's going to be next. But yeah, just taking everything step by step, and really wanting to be so present here and now for all these given relationships. So yeah, thanks for listening, everyone. And yeah, I just hope to extend more miracles as they happen and share this healing journey. Love you all.